Good afternoon. As chair of this committee, I would like to welcome everyone to our second open information gathering session. Our committee's charge is to develop a comprehensive, in-depth review of the existing evidence regarding the health effects of using marijuana and/or its constituents, as well as identify both short and long-term research agenda focused on improving our understanding of the association of marijuana uses relevant to health outcomes. Our charge is described in more detail in the statement of tasks that has been handed out. It is also posted on the Academies webpage. In behalf of the committee, I would like to thank our sponsors for their support of this important study, as well as our guest speakers, Dr. Leslie Walker-Harding, Dr. Cheryl Ryan, Dr. Michael Van Dyke, Dr. Richard Compton, and joining us via WebEx, Dr. Peggy Vanderpoel and Dr. Eager Grant. And I would like to thank them for volunteering their time to join us at this meeting. Finally, I would like to also thank interested members of the public who have registered for the meeting. To all of our guests, please be mindful that this is an open, on-the-record session. However, this is not a news conference, and we will not field live questions from the press. If there are any reporters present who would like to speak with members of the committee, they are kindly asked to touch base with the senior staff during the break after this session. I would also like to remind everyone that this meeting is an information gathering session. That is, the committee is in the process of assembling materials that they will examine and discuss in the course of making its findings, conclusions, and recommendations. Therefore, I ask everyone here to be extremely mindful of the fact that the committee has made no conclusions to date. Comments made by individuals, including members of the committee, should not be interpreted as positions of the committee or of the academies. In addition, committee members typically ask probing questions in these information sessions, which may not indicate their individual views. The committee will deliberate thoroughly before writing its draft report. Moreover, once the draft report is written, it must go through a rigorous review by experts who are anonymous to the committee. And the committee must then respond to this review with appropriate revisions that adequately satisfy the Academy's Report Review Committee and the NAS President before it is considered an official Academy's report. And with that, I would like to begin by giving a brief overview of today's format. First, we will begin with brief introductions of our committee members. Please note that some of our members were not able to be present today. Second, we invited several distinguished speakers to share their perspectives on the topics related to the health effects of cannabis, the role of cannabis use in motor vehicle accidents, and the therapeutic use of cannabis. The panel discussions will be moderated by members Dr. Ziva Cooper, Dr. Robert Wallace, and Dr. Donald Abrams. After each panel, the committee will have a brief Q&A with the speakers. If time allows after the final panel, we also have time for public comment. Our open session will adjourn promptly at 4 p.m. And with that, I turn things over to Dr. Cooper.